we're in section 5.6 still, and this is the third video, and it's going to be talking about writing an equation of the line that is horizontal and it goes through 7,4. So let's review just a little bit. What do we need for an equation? We either need to know that we have y equals mx plus b, or y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. This up here, this one, we need a slope and a y-intercept. This one down here, we need a slope and any point. Okay, so then for any time we want to write an equation, you have to have a slope. Right here for number 11, it says it's a horizontal line and it goes through 7,4. It doesn't tell us exactly what the slope is. We have to defer or figure out what the slope is. So what does a horizontal line look like? It looks like this right here, horizontal lines. And a few sections ago and a few videos ago, we talked about what the slope is of all horizontal lines. The horizontal line, it looks like the horizon, which is what, like the sun comes up over the horizon. It looks like the sun is big 0. So this is m equals 0 for horizontal lines. So now we have a slope and we have a point. So we can use this one right here, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So we go y minus 4 equals 0 times x minus 7. Y minus 4 equals, well, 0x minus 0, or y minus 4 equals 0. We add the 4 to both sides, and y equals 4 would be our answer. Now I went through it the long way just so that you can see why the reason is, but anytime you have a horizontal line, it's always going to be the equation is always going to be your y. It would just be y equals 4. It doesn't matter what it is. So I could say horizontal line through, I'm going to say through 4, negative 2. I know because it's horizontal through 4, negative 2, I know that this is m equals 0. I know it's a horizontal line, and I know it only deals with my y, so it's going to be y equals negative 2. It's always going to be that way when you're talking about writing an equation of a line that's horizontal through any given point. Right, so let's do one that is a vertical line. If we want to say, let's see, which one do we have? We have number 12. Vertical through through, what is it, 2, 5. Well, you have to remember what vertical lines look like, and vertical lines look like this. And that means that they go up and down. And if we think about how the grid looks, here's this, and 2, 5 would be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up here. So that's telling me that this is vertical and it has to go through this point. That point is 2, 5. And it has to go like, whoops, I was off the line just a little bit. Let's just pretend that that right there is it. Okay. So that's the line that we're looking for, that we want to graph. So we could use this graph up here, this line, this equation. But what is the slope of any vertical line? The slope is undefined. So how are we going to write that? How would we write undefined in that equation for m? Are we going to write out the word undefined? Nope. We're going to realize that this right here, what are all of these points on this line? This point right here would be 0, 2, not 0, 2. What am I thinking? 2, 0. This point would be 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. So what do you notice all those points have? All the points the x is equal to. So this would be just x equals 2 would be the line. So if we're talking vertical, it's always going to be x equals the x value. If we're talking horizontal, it's always going to be y equals the y value. Okay? So practice those and get on Zoom with me or FaceTime me or something, and we'll talk about it if you have problems. Okay, good luck with that.